Well, let me introduce you to the clock tower. This really doesn't make any sense anymore. I mean, I was covering this mod because someone recommended it and I've seen this massive structure. This might look fun here, but it's built block by block. How do you find the clock tower? Well, the clock tower, right? One way to find it is through another structure in the mod. If we remember, I think it was in the observatory that appeared in this structure here where we found a map of the clock tower, right? So look, just like there was a paper, there was also a map, okay? Which we could use to reach the clock tower, or we can just find it randomly out there, okay? So we head to the clock tower, and basically it has 4 main towers and 1 central tower, got it. It's got a lot of guardians and a bunch of structures, as we're seeing. Look, here's a poster. This is a poster. Big painting middle. Yeah, man, he's made a poster, you know, okay? And the structure is gigantic, but as you can see, it has 4 towers, okay? In each tower, we'll find this structure here, which activates with a Foss-End energy cube. Let's see, we right click, and theoretically a mini boss should appear, okay? This is an Eye Guardian Golem, okay? It has different abilities like trying to attack us, generating crystals, and as you can see, it's quite slow, so it's unlikely to hit us, but it will attack physically and such. I'm going to try to provoke an attack. There it is. It attacks us, throws us, okay? There's a chance it literally throws us into the void, so we need to be careful. As you can see, that attack charges up quite a bit, okay? So it's quite predictable. It also generates crystals like the one you just saw. I'm going to try not to die, but it's a pretty funny creature. It's true that I've already taken a third of its health. Look, there, it knocked me down, okay? So you can see that I'm not lying, okay? It can throw us into the void. And theoretically, once we defeat it, we will defeat it, this key spirit will appear, okay? This key spirit will automatically go to the center. It dropped old pages, as you can see, which are used to make the Book of Void. The engine core, which helps us make tons of items that we hadn't unlocked until now, okay? And finally, the Clock Tower Clapper Fragment, which we use to make the Clock Tower Clapper. This will help us spawn the Eye Guardian, okay? Which is like the final boss of the mod, okay? We just need to wait for this key here to get a little closer, and here we have the Eye Guardian Golem, which as you can see, I can't hit right now. So, what should we do? We should defeat all 4 towers, okay? That will unlock the Eye Guardian so we can face it. Since this video isn't about the Eye Guardian, but about the structure itself, I'll finish by explaining a bit more about the structure, but as you can see, we have this Eye Guardian tower, okay? Be careful with these creatures because they have 75 health and can spawn other creatures. I also want to show you what kind of loot is here, and if you're coming here, you better be prepared, okay? There's not much loot really. There are bookshelves, but they don't have enchanted books or anything special, so if you're going to come here, remember this is the final boss, okay? Which means there's no turning back, okay? So that's my coverage of the clock tower, okay? Obviously, I've only covered it briefly. It's a giant structure, and I could talk about each tower and all their details, but ultimately there's a lot to explore, and I'd rather leave that to you, okay? So that's it. See you next time.